Hey, what's going on guys? Tanmay here for Simple Snippets and Happy New Year to all of you guys. It's 2021. How's everyone doing? Alright, so today's topic is not really an educational video. From the title you must have guessed it, of course. So quite a few of you guys had asked me that do I have a studio, do I have a work setup? So why not make a video about it? Because I had put a few photos of my desk and many of you guys were curious about the things and the gadgets that I use. So in this video I just thought that I'll make a short video of my small humble and very minimalistic desk tour. It's not really a studio, so don't expect any fancy RGB and high-end desktop and machines, but it is a very minimalistic studio which has the things that I really need when it comes to video making, and I'll explain to you and show you all these products in this video itself. Also do note that all these products that I will show in this video, I will share the Amazon affiliate links to it. So in case if you are interested in buying any of these products, you can check out those products from these links. Now if you make these purchases from these links, I would get small incentive with no added cost to you. So that will be like a support to our channel, and also you'll get all those regular discounts. Alright, so let's start off with my setup and desk tour. So this is how my small and humble desk setup looks like. Well, generally it's a lot more cluttered, but of course for the sake of this video I have cleaned it up. So let's start off with this mobile stand. It's a simple smartphone stand I bought recently from Amazon. It's completely one full piece of metal, so its build quality seems pretty good. It's from a company called ELV, which seems to be made in India, and there are rubber pads inside so that the phone doesn't get scratched, and also at the bottom so that the stand doesn't slip. There is hole in the back from where you can route the charging cable or USB cable while the phone is resting on the stand. The one drawback this stand has is that the angle of the phone cannot be changed as it doesn't swivel. But in case you want that, there is another model which has tilting hinges, so you can change the angle according to your needs. I will share the links of all these products in the video description. So let's proceed to the keyboard and mouse. So these are both Logitech keyboard and mouse, and initially I bought them as a combo, but the mouse click stopped working, so this mouse is again a separate mouse that I had to buy. Now the best part about Logitech is that if it is covered in warranty, you can get them replaced in case of any issues. I did get both my keyboard and mouse combo replaced once, as they both had issues and they were under a year, but the service center and replacement was very good and hassle free, so thumbs up for Logitech to that. Now speaking about Logitech, I have a webcam also from Logitech, or rather Logi as they have rebranded themselves recently. I guess I'ma call them Logitech only. So this is a Logitech C922X Pro webcam with 1080p resolution. It's fairly expensive and I would not recommend this unless you do a lot of video conferencing or work where you need to be on camera and go live and need high quality. If you don't have that kind of work, your laptop webcam or any other cheaper webcam should work as well. I bought this because I do a lot of video calls, Zoom calls, and recently I even went live for the first time via this webcam on our channel, and the quality seems to be pretty good. So moving on to this digital pen tab, which is again one of the most important products for my video work. So this is from a company called Huion, and it helps me with making digital drawings in my tutorial videos. So in case if you have seen any of my videos where we have a black digital blackboard and I'm drawing onto it using neon bright colors, well, I'm using this pen tab along with this digital pen that comes along with this, and I like this style of teaching rather than the boring static PowerPoint slides which are not really doing great nowadays. So I like to make it a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more intuitive and interesting. What do you guys think about it? Now let's move on to a very important product onto my desk, and that is my microphone. So when it comes to videos, audio is equally important, if not more important than the video, especially if the channel is educational or maybe a music video channel where the audio and the clarity of the audio is very important. So hence I bought this high quality condenser microphone by Blue few years back, and this is what gives my videos the crisp and high quality audio with zero noise. I can make a separate review about this one microphone itself because it has many features, but let's keep that for some other video. But do note that you do not need an expensive microphone to make YouTube videos, okay? As a matter of fact, to give you a proof, my first 150 videos were recorded on my smartphone audio recording, okay? So I had an audio recording app on my smartphone and I used to keep it near my mouth, and then I used to record videos onto my PC and then synchronize the audio from the smartphone with the audio recorded onto the computer as well. So don't think that you cannot make videos without high quality microphones or high quality video cameras also. All my videos are also shot on my smartphone. I do not own a DSLR. So there's that. So start with what you have, alright? Okay, so now coming to the main things onto the desk, that is the laptop plus the monitor setup. So my laptop is a very simple 15-inch HP laptop which is about 5 to 6 years now, I think even more than that. It's kinda old now with okay specs like i5 6th generation, 8GB of RAM which I expanded to 12GB by adding 4GB more, 1TB of hard disk drive, that is HDD, which was very slow, so after 3 years my PC was lagging a lot. So I expanded and added external SSD which came from Samsung, and that was really amazing. That has sped up my entire work, and that is one of the most important purchases that I made few years ago. So talking about the SSD, if you have a laptop which has a CD drive, you can remove that CD drive and fit an extra storage. Typically SSD is used because SSD is much more faster, at least 10 times if you buy a good SSD. And then you can load up your OS onto that SSD and use it as your main primary C drive. Okay, so that was one of the very important and very right decisions that I took. That is because I didn't have the budget to completely buy a new laptop or build a new system. So instead of that, I just got this SSD and put it into my laptop, and my laptop is working very fast now. It takes around 20 seconds to boot up now, and earlier when I only had HDD, it was taking up 1 or 2 minutes to just boot up. Okay, so it makes a lot of difference. So in case if you don't have the budget to improve your speed of your laptop if it is getting old, and if you have a CD drive in your laptop, I highly recommend that you add a SSD. That would pretty much solve all your lagging issues most of the times. Alright, so talking about this monitor, you can see that this monitor is hooked up to my laptop and my laptop is in a vertical clamshell mode. So that is because this laptop has one more drawback, because initially when I bought it few years ago, this laptop had a resolution of 720p, which means that the native resolution of my laptop screen cannot go beyond 720. So if you are an old subscriber, you may have seen videos where the highest quality can be only switched to 720p, and that is because I recorded my laptop screen back then. And again, as I mentioned, I did not have the budget to buy a laptop with a 1080p screen or buy a new system entirely. What I did is I bought this monitor and I used the HDMI from the laptop and connected it to my monitor. So now my laptop acts as a CPU and it is resting on this stand which I have custom built myself. That is because vertical stands are super expensive, man, and I saw on Amazon they were costing around 1000 rupees, and of course I was not gonna buy that. So I was like, let's make it myself. This is a simple stand that I just built for my laptop. I took a plywood piece and I've just put on blocks of wood and made a ridge in between, which is the size of the width of my laptop, and my laptop is resting in between, and there is a blue velvet paper so that the edges do not scratch. That's about it. Alright, so my laptop is hooked up to my monitor via the HDMI. My laptop is working in the clamshell mode, so its screen is off but it is completely working. But the best part about this monitor now is that its native resolution is 1080p, which is 1920 by 1080. So all my videos now that are there on YouTube are 1080p or higher, which means you get a very good quality. So this monitor is from LG. I'll drop the model and the approximate cost that I bought onto the screen. It was a very cheap buy because there was some good sale going on. Otherwise this can get a little expensive, but this is one of the best cheap 1080p screens that I've seen. It is also very color accurate. So if you're doing any photo editing, video editing, this would definitely be good enough for you if you're starting off. But if you need professional devices, then you have to spend a lot more. And this monitor is held by this side arm which I recently purchased, which I feel is again one of my very good buys, because now then I don't have to use a stand, and now it is looking like a floating device, a floating monitor. And this monitor can be tilted left and right, up and down. It can also be completely rotated in a 180 degree fashion. I think 90 degree goes, and you can use it in portrait mode. You can take it front and you can take it back. Also the bottom section where the original stand was is now cleared, so it gets very clean and it makes your desk setup much more simpler and minimalistic. So I really love this stand, and it is from a company called Rife. If you're from India, this is the best thing that you're gonna get. Other brands I'm not really sure of, but this is one famous brand for monitor stands, so you can check that out. Again, all the links of all these products I'll share in the video description. So yeah, lastly, I have this extra Portronics hub, which is a USB hub. That is because many of the devices are connected and my laptop only has few USB inputs. So to expand that, I am using this 1:4 USB hub, to which I attach my phone or my microphone or my digital pen tab, etc. etc. Okay, so this was my small minimalistic desk setup. and it's a very compact setup, I know, and it's not really studio as I mentioned earlier as well. But how did you find it, guys? Let me know in the comments. Let me know how I can improve on it, although room for improvement is pretty small because it's not really a huge bench or huge studio. And if you have any suggestions, how did you find the products? If you have any better products in mind, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments which was your favorite product from all this desk setup, and I would definitely love to hear your thoughts. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.